My mom loves that poem, by the way. Let's all give a big round of applause for Raleigh Williams. He's gonna be a daddy. Yeah. Not really, but let's just pretend. I think I'm gonna be a bad dad. Some people think they're gonna be great parents, but not me. I don't think I'm gonna be a good dad because I don't remember any like fables or fairy tales or children's stories, right? I'm afraid that if I try and recite them, that my kids are gonna come out weird, you know? Like if my kid's like, Daddy, will you read me a story? I'm gonna be like, stop talking like that. Yeah, I'll tell you a story. This one's called The Tortoise and the Hare. It's about a turtle and a rabbit. And one day, the turtle and the rabbit decide to race. And do you know who won that race? The rabbit won the race because rabbits are faster than turtles. Yeah, did you catch the moral there? The moral is if somebody challenges you to do something and they're better than you, you're probably going to lose. That can't be right. My kids are going to be all confused and unmotivated. I love how gullible kids are, you know? I love that. I'm going to have a hard time not teaching my kids their colors wrong, you know? I'll be like, the sky is orange. And this orange is red. And the Cincinnati Reds are brown. And the Cleveland Browns are white. And the White Sox are black. And do you know what else is black? Our family is black. That's right. We've been black for generations. Gives you the power to say a certain word that starts with an N. That's right, nipples. Don't worry, I can tell that joke. I have friends who have nipples, okay? Or if I have to discipline my kid, that's gonna be weird, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like if I ever catch my kid smoking pot, right? That's gonna be weird. Like I bust it, I'm like, hey, what's going on? What is that smell? What are you doing in here? Are you smoking pot? Give me that baggie. Don't you know that this destroys lives? What are you doing with this? Why are you smoking swag when chronic is only a little bit more expensive and it's 10,000 times better? You didn't even put a towel underneath the door. What are you doing? Do you know what a zoot is? You take a paper towel roll, you stuff it with dryer sheets, and then you blow your smoke out through it. It smells like you're doing laundry. You are a terrible pothead. I am very disappointed in you. You know what? If you're going to do this stuff, don't get caught. I'll show you how it's done, all right? No, we're not going to use your soda can. Daddy has a vaporizer, all right? Now, don't tell your mom. She'll put my nuts in a vice. Let's get stoned and go to Chipotle. What if your dad said that to you? That'd be a lot of hand jobs, right? Somebody get me a bong. Yeah. Only a couple people have been here for my shows. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, Chipotle. I love Chipotle, but one weird thing about Chipotle is known as food with integrity, which I think is kind of weird, right? Like on their website, they talk about how they don't buy crops from any producers who use like harmful pesticides or anything. It's supposed to be all natural and like organic and healthy for you, which is fine. But then they have this section on animals, and they talk about how humanely they treat their animals, right? Like they feed them a vegetarian diet, and they give them a vast meadow where all these cows and chickens and pigs can, you know, snort and moo and cluck all they want, and they're not given any hormones or antibiotics or anything. Yeah, I got a question. Who cares? I must be constipated because I don't give a shit. Chipotle, it doesn't matter how good you treat your animals because you slaughter them, you morons. That's the most inhumane thing you can possibly do. You shoot them in the back of the head, you slit their throat, you take their entrails, and you make food out of it. Let's talk about integrity. In my opinion, like, think, if you were an animal, would you want to be happy and then get killed? Or be happy that you're being killed, huh? Think about it. I think that chickens and cows and pigs were put on this earth so that we can eat them. If you disagree with me, you should have a hot dog because that's delicious and it probably contains all three of those animals. Yes. I'm going to Chipotle after this show, not because of how good they treat their animals, but because their slaughtered animals taste amazing. People ask me, Joel, don't you care about where your food comes from? No, I don't. And I don't want to find out either. I love fast food. I love it. I love fast food. I would eat fast food every meal if I could, and I do. I love fast food because when you get fast food, it's like a magic show, right? You go up there and you're like, hey, I want a triple double bacon burger. And they're like, abracadabra, spoon and clay, make a burger appear for my friend today. And it's there, and you're like, whoa! How did they do that? They're like, you want fries with that? You're like, sure. They're like, nothing up here, nothing up here, nothing down here. Shala! You're like, oh, wow! And then you eat it, and it's like, alakazam kazoo, diarrhea, you know? So, love fast food, love it.